Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WLC Mayhem. We are live from El Paso, Texas. We have a stacked ass card, including the WLC Undisputed Championship is on the line in the main event. RVD will be challenging for it, but first, we are opening things off, hearing from the dipshit himself, MJF. My music, cut it. You know what? I'm sick of this. I'm sick of pretending like everything's fine in WLC wrestling, when the truth is, this place is a fucking joke. Yeah, I said it, a joke. Let's get something straight right now. I am the biggest star in this company. I am the ratings. I am the reason you buy tickets, tune in, and care about anything that happens between these ropes. But week after week, I get passed over for a world undisputed title shot. Why? Why? Because CEO Zach Owens is too busy playing fantasy booker on Twitter and patting himself on the back for changing the business. Zach, let me ask you something. How's business, pal? Because from where I'm standing, business is down every time you keep MJF on the sidelines. You want to talk about opportunity? You want to talk about earning your spot? I've beaten everyone you put in front of me. I've carried this company on my back while you hand out title shots to flavor of the week indie darlings and washed up fucking has-beens. Let's not kid ourselves, Zach. You don't want me as champion because you can't control me. You want a puppet, not a prodigy. You want a yes man, not a generational talent. Well, here's the reality check, boss. I don't need WLC wrestling. WLC wrestling needs me. So here's what's going to happen. I'm done waiting. If I don't get my world title shot, if you don't give me what I've earned, what I deserve, I walk. I quit. I'll take my talent. I'll take my star power. I'll take my millions of fans, and I'll go somewhere that actually appreciates me. Maybe I'll show up on Monday Night Raw. Maybe I'll show up on Wednesday. Maybe I'll just buy this place and fire you my fucking self. The clock's ticking, Zach. The ball's in your court. Give me my shot, or watch WLC wrestling crumble without me, because I am better than you, and you know it. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what a pipe bomb from MJF, throwing CEO Zach Owens under the bus and pretty much demanding his title shot. He is undefeated, but he has not won every match straight, but whatever. That's not how you get a title shot. But anyways, on our first match is going to be a banger. We have a stacked ass card for you tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. We got Glacier bringing in a 14-3 record, going against Mark Quinn, member of the Big Money Enterprises, led by Matt Hardy back there, and they said they want to get this win tonight. Mark Quinn bringing in a 12-6 singles record, looking to get his 13th win here tonight. We've got a number one. We are on the road to Bash at the Beach, the hottest pay-per-view. Versus versus Darby Allin, who is going to face Malachi Black at Bash at the Beach. And earlier this week, we heard Mayhem will be defending his title against Hardcore Holly. They've had problems. But here we go. Here's Glacier. Glacier, Mark Quinn. Let's get it on, baby. We're kicking things off with a bang. Let's go. And Hurricanrana by Mark Quinn. Like I said, one part of the Big Money Enterprises. They are after money, and that is gold here in WLC. And we've seen Rhino coming out with that NWA World Heavyweight title. He's been defending over there in NWA. We've seen all of them. They're all, and that's what I like about WLC Wrestling, man. They let you wrestle in other promotions. This is like the NFL of wrestling, though. Look at this nice karate combinations by Glacier. And speaking of karate, we are going to see the debut of a Speedball Mike Bailey here tonight sometime. He is here in the building, they said. And nice. Oh, look at this. That was beautiful there. He missed that over-the-top front flip. And here's some karate kicks on the outside by Glacier. And nice jawbreaker to Mark Quinn on the side right here. And he's standing right in front of the Big Money Enterprises. Glacier is red hot here in the WLC on a big-time winning streak. He's on a 5-match winning streak. He gets 6 wins in a row here tonight, and he is right in that TV title picture, and here soon in that world title picture. Nice kick out by Quinn there. Here comes Stomps, and like I said, the world title is on the line tonight, the undisputed title. John Moxley held it for 6 months now. Won it back at Wrestle Kingdom earlier this year. Defeated Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega sustained an injury, has been out for some time now, but Kenny Omega held it all year, baby. Was the first undisputed champion. Nice drop kick by Glacier there, who is going to walk out as a winner here in this first bout here tonight. Man, what a pipe bomb from MJF to start things off. That was crazy. I want to thank you guys for joining us, and make sure you join our Facebook group to hear all the chaos and news from WLC Wrestling and around the wrestling world. And oh my god, I thought Mark Quinn just had that. A nice little counter roll up by Glacier. And here we go, we're going to see Team Taz in action here tonight. They're taking on Orange Cat. They've had problems with the Best Friends here of late. And they also ran into Motor City Machine Guns last week on Ring of Honor. They were in the house. And nice. Zach Owens also owns Ring of Honor, by the way. Some of the wrestlers wrestle over there. And look at that. That was a nice springboard by Mark Quinn. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button. We are back with a vengeance on the road to Bash at the Beach. It will be coming here in July next month. Plenty of matches to build up, dream matches. Make sure you comment and make sure you let me know what kind of dream matches, and if you don't want to work. And nice, beautiful. Look at that head kick, karate head kick, and I think Glacier thinks he smells blood in the water here. Look at this, beautiful super kick, and this has got to be over. This has got to be over, folks. Oh my god, and beautiful super kick, nearly kicking the head off of Mark Quinn. And 1, 2, and 3. Glacier picks up his 15th win. And Big Money Enterprises cannot believe it. Glacier is walking out as a winner. What a matchup that was, ladies and gentlemen. Great win by Glacier, and so much more here to come. And here, I'm here with none other, the fastest rising star in WLC today, Maven. He is our hardcore champion, and Maven, you have a big match, and it's actually the first match on Bash at the Beach pay-per-view. You're defending your title against none other than Hardcore Holly. What are your plans, and what are you gonna do to prepare for this matchup? Coach, let's get one thing straight here. There's nothing hardcore about Hardcore Holly that I haven't already seen, beaten, or embarrassed. He's been around since the Stone Age, and yeah, he likes to swing his chair or two. But this isn't 1999 anymore. This is my era. This is the Maven era. And how I train, I'm confident, coach. I'm not just confident, I'm untouchable. I am the best looking, hardest hitting, must see hardcore champion this company's ever had. Holly can bring his steel chairs, his trash cans, his bad attitude. Hell, he could bring the whole hardcore store for all I give a shit. I'll still walk out with this title, and I'll do it with a smile on my face. But coach, I'd love to stick around and chat, but I've got better things to do. I'm the champ, I'm young, I'm rich, and I'm about to go have sex with my hot girlfriend Paige. Enjoy the show. Wow, I cannot stand that piece of anyway. Jericho, here's him. He is not scheduled for action here tonight that I read, but I bet he's going to say some choice words for David Benoit. He's had, after the betrayal he put on at Christmas Day Massacre earlier this year. What an ugly betrayal. Said he was best friends with his father. He wanted to tag team with him, grew him into a top wrestler in his business, and then turned on him. Ugly display, and now he's putting him through hoops, facing his partners like Jack Swagger, Sammy Guevara, was beat. God.
Judas in my mind. Is there something left for me to save?
You know, David, you walk around with that last name like it's some kind of a golden ticket. Like it's going to open every door for you in this business. And every time you step in this ring, you prove to the world and what I already know. You're a disgrace to the Benoit legacy. And that's why I turned on you. Your father was one of the best technical wrestlers to ever step foot in this ring. And he bled, he suffered, he sacrificed everything for this business. And you think you can just ride his cocktails and fill his shoes? You couldn't even shine his boots. You want to be a superstar, you want to be respected, then stop hiding behind your last name and start proving you belong here. Because right now, David, all I see is a lost little boy pretending to be a man. And as long as I'm standing in this ring, I'll remind you and everyone else that you will never ever be half the wrestler or half the man your father was. David Benoit has heard enough about his father and how he has not lived up to his... He is pissed. He is... Wow, what a coward thing to do. Chris Jericho talking all this shit, and once David Benoit comes out, he runs like a damn coward. But moving on to our next matchup, we got the most dominating... Taz. Team Taz will take on Best Friends. They injured it. Their partner Trent last week on Ring of Honor injured him really damn bad. And now Orange Cassidy will step in his place here tonight. And let's see if Team Taz, they are undefeated in tag team competition. They are 12-0. Right in that tag team title picture. Brian Cage he lost his FTW championship earlier this couple months ago to Goldberg. They had a long rivalry with him. We haven't seen Goldberg here tonight, but he is in the building. I wonder what his plans are for Bash at the Beach, but let's see who walks out the winner of this match. Still more to come. The Undisputed Championship is on the line. The main event, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. WLC is back, and we're better than ever. The hottest 2K based wrestling you will get on YouTube right here, baby.
Stop. And their opponents. First, from New Jersey, with your feet on the air, your head on the ground. Try this trick and spin it. Yeah. Your head will collapse if there's nothing in it.
Team Taz. And let's get it on. Things off for their the most dominated teams here in WLC, undefeated in tag team competition, and Brian Cage in singles competition. He is the 13-1. He's on the undefeated streak until Goldberg beat him in that massive matchup of powerhouses. He cleared out Team Taz, something that no one has done here in the WLC yet. Look at that. And that is why they are so dominant with moves like that, and they're looking to dominate. They said they're going to dominate. Here in WLC Wrestling. So is Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy has a great 21-2 record, right in that he's in that undisputed championship title picture as well. He's already challenged it for once when Kenny Omega was champion. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys stay tuned for part 2 for the end of this episode. The other matches, including our main event, we'll see that #1 contender for Malachi Black's TV Championship at Bash at the Beach between Darby Allin and Sammy Guevara here tonight. That will be on part 2 as well. Look at this now. Orange Cassidy is working on Ricky Starks now. Absolute Ricky Starks. He is the first ever, or no, not actually the first ever Eddie Kingston for the Hardcore Championship. He is the former WLC Hardcore Champion. At one time, two of these guys had a championship in Team Taz, and that's why they are named one of the most dominating teams here in WLC. And look, Orange Cassidy is trying desperately for a tag to tag in Chuck Taylor. Chuckle Taylor has lost a handful and won a handful. Pretty balanced so far, looking to get on the winning side of things here tonight by getting a big win over Team Taz. And here comes the hot tag to Chuck Taylor, and here comes some heavy chops by, and look at this, Ricky Starks being the cocky. And Ricky Starks going to work on the corner to Chuck Taylor and tags Brian Cage and Napra. They are back in control once again, and folks, they are dominating. They are dominating here tonight in El Paso, Texas. The fans are on their damn feet for and Brian Cage nearly taking the head off of Chuck Taylor. Oh my God, here comes the cover, and Orange Cassidy gets the save. And the Machine picks up Chuck Taylor here. And here comes a stolen suplex. No, reversed by Chuck Taylor. And springboard and drop kick, and he misses. Brian Cage just moves effortlessly right out of the way, and Brian Cage is still in control and dominating. And look at this, referee is fixing the exposed turnbuckle here. And look at this, fall away slam right on the damn neck, and this has got to be it here. 1, 2, and 3, and Team Taz gets their 13th win here in WLC. Still dominating and still winning. Oh my god, do not mess with this team right here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with our undisputed champion, Jon Moxley. Jon, you've had a tremendous title reign so far, winning it last year's Wrestle Kingdom. You have beaten everyone, has been put in front of you. You've been a fighting champion, but tonight your championship is at stake, and you could be losing that title here tonight. What are your thoughts? You know, when you're the undisputed champion, you don't get nights off. Every single night you're the hunted, and tonight the hunter is Rob Van Dam. Yeah, the whole damn show himself, RVD. I respect everything you've done. You're a legend, a pioneer, a guy who's changed the game in every step you take, but tonight you step in the ring with me. And in my world, respect doesn't keep you safe. Respect doesn't stop you from dropping you on your head and choking you out until you're seeing stars. You want this championship, you better be ready to bleed for it, because I'm not just fighting to keep this title, I'm fighting to prove that everybody, not even a legend like you, can take it from me. This is my time, my era, and my championship. So RVD, bring your best, bring your kicks, bring your frog splash, but just know, when that bell rings, you're the stepping into the deep end with a shark. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our Cody Rhodes Open Challenge. He wants to start off fresh this week after the mind games Shane McMahon's put him through the past year. He cannot mention his name at all since he's not in contract. So we're starting off fresh, getting things back on track.
Adrenaline in my soul, every fight out of control. Do it all to get them off their feet. Crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Whoa! My father said when I was younger, hard times remember me. You took it all away, I give it all away. Can't take my freedom, here to change the game, a better man to play. I built my kingdom, now you bow to me. You took my dreams but not my name. You'll follow me until the end, I am my kingdom. Lights go down, I'm ready now. Tear this roof off for the town. Gonna give them what they came to see. Hear the crowd on the toes, ready for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Whoa! My father said,
Who is it? Who's gonna answer the open challenge? I wonder who it is, ladies and gentlemen. And who the hell is this? Cody's wondering who the hell is this too. Who is this? Oh, it's Speedball Mike Bailey. We knew he is making his debut here tonight, but I did not think he's gonna answer Cody's open challenge. Oh my god, man. Speedball Mike Bailey versus Cody. This is going to be a matchup, folks.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
What the hell was that? We just heard Shane McMahon and Cody tripped up Speedball Bailey. I think he's thinking of Crossroads. Is he going to get the Crossroads thanks to Shane McMahon's song? It distracted Speedball Bailey, and here